And do you have a jobs-creating solution? Congressman Mo Brooks says he has one. He's here to tell you his, but when you hear his idea, you know it's sure to draw some fire. Congressman Brooks joins us. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
All right, so what is your jobs plan?
Well, you look at the Pew Hispanic Center study on the number of illegal aliens in America and how many jobs they have. They project that it's 7.4 million jobs, illegal aliens in America. Quick way to create jobs in America is to remove those illegal aliens from our communities. That frees up 7.4 million jobs that Americans can seek.
All right, a couple quick questions. One is, how are you going to get, I assume if you say we're going to get rid of 7.4 million illegal aliens, how are you going to do that?
Well, by all means possible. It might be through the standard deportation process. It might be by what the state of Alabama has done in making it so onerous for employers to hire illegal aliens that they're much more careful in their hiring processes. In the state of Alabama, we have a significant number of illegal aliens that are leaving our state, as occurred in Arizona after they got tough on illegal aliens. The best way, though, is for the federal government to implement a sound E-Verify program so that employers know if the people they are hiring are lawfully in our country, and when they're not, then they won't get jobs, and then they'll leave of their own accord.
There's another big problem, though, because many of these people illegally in this country have children who are American citizens.
That is correct.
So what is under your plan? What do you intend to do with those American citizens? Do you expect them to be received in some of the home country of their parents?
I expect their parents to take care of them. That's what I do with my kids. I would expect illegal alien parents to take care of their children. If it means that the kids go back home with them, then that's what happens. If it means that they're legal relatives in the United States of America who can take care of them, that's an option too. But I'm one of those old-fashioned guys who believes that it is the parents' responsibility to take care of the kids. That's not the government's responsibility.
One of the dirty little secrets, I think, that people haven't looked at in terms of the people who are here illegally in this country are paying Social Security. Some are, right? You can see
Some are, that is correct.
But they don't collect it.
That is correct.
All right, so let's just at a purely numbers basis, is that if we were to evict 7.4 million people, as you suggest, we're going to have a lot of people who aren't paying for Social Security. So now we got more of a problem on our Social Security, because we've been sort of hosing them, so to speak, on that Social Security.
That is one small part of the overall tax subsidies that illegal aliens get in the United States of America. For example, I was just reading a study today, and one of the problems with all these studies is that so much of it is based on assumptions, so you have to penetrate the assumptions. But in this particular study, the estimate was a $99 billion tax shortfall. When you look at the taxes that are paid out because of illegal aliens and the money that comes in because of illegal aliens, a $99 billion shortfall at the local, state, and federal level combined because of illegal aliens, and us not just simply asking people to follow the law.
Some business people who would prefer a path to citizenship or some sort of documented workers program, they say that they need that many of these jobs that illegal aliens are doing are jobs that American citizens don't want.
Well, I disagree with that too. If you look at it from a purely economic perspective, we have a lot of illegal aliens now who've taken over segments of the construction industry, like masonry or framing, things of that nature, roofing, in my neck of the woods, poultry.
How about agriculture? How about picking food?
But we used to have food picked, and we used to have houses built, and we used to have chicken properly processed, and it was Americans who did it. And if we're going to continue to utilize those goods, then what's going to happen is that the employers are going to have to elevate the wages in order to attract American workers to do those jobs. It's supply and demand. It will happen because we as Americans are going to continue to want those goods and services that are now being done by illegal aliens at cut-rate wages.
Any support from the leadership in the House?
Can't say at this point. We've got a Lamar Smith bill that deals with E-Verify, and that's going to be first out, as I understand it. It's already gone through the Judiciary Committee, and we'll see how that one plays out. And there is a conflict between the language in my bill and Congressman Lamar Smith's. But the principle is very simple. My bill deals with allowing states and local governments to assist the federal government with the illegal alien problem. And quite frankly, it's like with Arizona, with the state of Alabama and other states. We at the federal government level, we've been derelict in our duty. We should be sending these folks thank you notes, not lawsuits.
Congressman, thank you. We'll be watching to see how far your bill gets. Thank you, sir.